Right, it's been a while. I haven't done any videos. I've been very, very busy. But today I wanted to talk about entrepreneurship. How do I plan to survive in the very difficult world of entrepreneurship in Malawi? It's very tough to do business in Malawi because a lot of people have got capital. Some people have got capital, but they don't have the ideas of how to work on that capital. And that makes it very tough for entrepreneurs because every time somebody comes with some new idea, there are so many people that will run to copy that idea. And the way they copy it, they don't copy it right, they copy it wrong because they come with low prices. And according to my experience, the industry in Malawi looks for cheaper things. But that doesn't worry me very much because I am at a different type of client. My target market is people who want to be buying products from outside Malawi, like from Tanzania, from China, from South Africa. So that's my target. And these people, they are not necessarily looking for cheap things. They are actually looking for quality stuff and things that they know that they can give them good products. So that's why I target these people. And I know if somebody, like now we're making the machine, the mechanic machine, I can now clearly see that slowly there will be some people who are going to try to venture into the business. But that doesn't make me worry because I've gone through the tough part of producing the machines. It's not an easy place to do. And my type of client will not just be going to anybody else and buy a machine because they won't get the peace of mind they get when they buy from me. Because when they buy from me, I provide them with free training and also I provide them with 1-year guarantee. Anytime when they have a problem with the machine, I'm open to fix it free of charge. And also we are prepared to give information if the customer wants to start a business. So we can give them information on how to start a business. And I'm always there listening and helping my clients. So that puts me on one step ahead. But the other way of surviving in Malawi, the way I plan it, is always be the first at anything that I'm doing. I must be the first one. So when I'm the first, it gives me a big period of time, honeymoon time, where I operate before the competition comes in. Like my next product that I'm bringing in is a tractor. So this tractor is going to be in 3 categories. There's the walking tractor. This is the tractor that you'll be pushing and working in your farm. And then we have this ride-on tractor. That will be a mini tractor that you can put a hole at the back, a plow, and you can be moving around. Then the third one is a pickup, a utility tractor. So this utility tractor is one that you will be using for harvesting or just moving around, maneuvering in your farm. The utility tractor can be used anywhere. It can be used by our tobacco companies so that they can use it in their warehouses to transport some of the stuff there from one part of the warehouse to another part. Even the airport can also use this utility for loading people's luggage from the plane. It can be used maybe at the army also. They can use these utility vehicles for day-to-day jobs that they're doing there. It can also be turned into a passenger vehicle whereby you can load people in places like game reserves to take people around the game reserve. It can be used for farming, like for harvesting. It can be used for when you're sowing your seeds, that utility. And I think once I come with this utility vehicle, it's going to be a stunner. And it's going to be something very exciting because it's a multi-purpose. Even in places like Likoma, they can use this thing for transporting people's goods. They can use it as a passenger vehicle. It can also be used as an ambulance. So I'm very, very excited when it comes to the utility vehicle. All right, and I also wanted to talk about the business in South Africa. I see there's a lot of people there, they always complain about how difficult it is to run a business in South Africa. Yes, indeed, it is very difficult to do a business in South Africa comparing with doing business in Malawi. It's easy to do business in Malawi because, one, most of the stuff that there are still some stuff that you can come here and implement in Malawi which are still not being done, that are being done outside Malawi, like in South Africa or overseas. Second thing, In Malawi, many people, when they do something, they don't really try to do it the right way. They want to do shortcuts all the time. So it makes it very easy. If you bring ideas from outside, bring them into Malawi, and you try to do things the right way, it makes you stand out. So you don't have competition when it comes to that area. The third one is customer service. In Malawi, many people don't care about customers. They don't give benefits to customers like guarantee, free trainings and all those kind of things. So if you come and you start a business and you're giving people these kind of benefits, you stand out. So you don't have competition when it comes to that. But when you go to countries like South Africa, it's very difficult because now in South Africa, people have done it already. So anything you can go there and introduce, it's being done already. And then most of the people who are doing it, they are monopolies. So it means that you will be competing with the best. So it's very difficult. If I was to go to South Africa tomorrow, the areas of business that I will go will be businesses that I can be able to operate in the location. Many people don't understand that in the location is where there is the money and the business. And in the location, I think you have a better chance because you are able to understand the people and the people can understand where you're coming from. So I will try to go into property there, maybe try to build, if I have capital, I will start building houses, affordable houses. Because what you should be trying to do in South Africa is to actually close the gap that is between the rich and the poor. So if you try to close that gap and you come right in the middle and do things that are affordable for the people who are at the bottom, you are in business. And it's easier for somebody to be able to do that. If you are doing like welding stuff, it's much easier for you to provide those kind of things. I think what most of the fellow black people in South Africa, what they should be doing is actually start thinking outside the box. I know things that they don't think can really be like a way of starting up doing a business. It's what you should be doing now. I see there's so many things like even making cement block machines. If you go to South Africa, who's making cement block machines? You'll find that it's people like in town, in the workshops in town, and most of them are owned by white people. And most of the black people, they don't start these kind of businesses. There are so many things that you can do. Transport, in the sense that I think I remember one day I talked about if you can start producing a small little vehicle for the people in the location. People were saying you will be fighting with the taxi drivers. But now, you don't have to take the routes where the taxi drivers are doing. You can be taking the routes from where people come from home to the main road where they'll be boarding the taxi. So you can be providing that service between there. And there's students also. You can be providing the service to students. Another thing is hardwares. When you go to locations, I don't know now, since I've been out of South Africa for a long time, but in my time when I was there, people were not going into hardwares. You hardly saw somebody selling cement. You hardly saw somebody selling doors and windows and all those kind of things. People think that people will always go to the hardware to buy these things. I mean, in Malawi, we weld windows, we weld doors, we weld burglar bars. But when I was in South Africa, in the locations, I never saw anybody doing things like this. So there are a lot of opportunities that are available in South Africa that people are not really tapping into to take advantage of them. So my fellow South Africans, let's start brainstorming. I've got a WhatsApp group where we talk entrepreneurship ideas, and half of the group, it's about 200 something members. Half of those people are from South Africa. So if you are from South Africa, join us, and then I want to start rejuvenating the conversations that we had on the WhatsApp group. So please join us. And also I'll be trying to be sharing most of my ideas on my YouTube channel. So try to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like. My YouTube channel is known as Gizmo, it's known as Block 929, all right? So yes, so I just wanted to tap onto these ideas so that I can try to tickle into your brain so that you can start thinking. Thank you very much.